Well, hey everyone. Due to popular request, surprisingly, I have decided I'm going to try and bring the fruit reviews back. I've been wanting to do a video series on this for a little while. I quite like this format, but let me know which format you like more because I'm still going to experiment with some things and we'll see how things go. Now, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Unfortunately, I have since moved away from the establishment that provided me with so many great and interesting fruits that you would probably never see anywhere else. So it has taken me until now to finally find a place that might have the same variety of fruit selection. And I happened to visit this particular establishment tonight, and I found something. I have actually already tried one variety of this fruit before, but some of you may recognize this as a dragon fruit, a normal one. Now, if any of you have been paying attention to these fruit reviews since the last time I did anything with dragon fruit, you will know that it unleashed a digestive fury like no other upon my body. I was literally in the bathroom in 45 minutes. And it was pretty dope, so I have high hopes that since this is a different variety, this might not have the same effects, but I'm ready for it. At least I know what to expect this time. So yeah, I'm gonna cut into this thing and see how it goes. Now perhaps one thing I should make very clear is that the other variety of dragon fruit that I tried was a yellow dragon fruit, or a pitaya. So we are going to see how the two compare. I have a couple of preconceived notions about this. I've heard that the yellow dragon fruits are the more flavorful of all of the dragon fruits. So I don't expect this to be bursting with flavor, but we will see. I think I know what to expect on the inside. I'm going to try and cut this thing open now, without being a dingus and cutting myself in process. Okay. So far, it actually looks it looks fairly reminiscent of the way the yellow dragon fruit looked on the inside, except it's a little more, it's not quite as gelatinous looking. The other dragon fruit had a bit more of a kiwi-like texture and flavor, whereas this one is more of an opaque white. It's not quite as see-through as the filling of the yellow dragon fruit. And I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Well, I know a little bit what to expect, but I think the only way to find out is to dive into this thing and eat it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. So I got the spoon here. I'm gonna dip it in. This is texturally already a little different from, oh goodness, from I think the other kiwi. It's a little firmer. It has a slight bit of grit to it, kind of like watermelon. I can't really show a good view. I'm afraid I'd tip the piece of fruit off the spoon here, but it looks like dragon fruit. And so here we go. I'm gonna give this a shot. Okay, so I actually want to rescind my comment about this texture not being quite like the yellow dragon fruit. It's actually more similar than I thought. It's still a little tiny bit different, and the flavor is very, very mild. It's sweet. It's a little floral, but it is very mild. And oh gosh, it has a kind of a green taste to it. There's definitely some sort of herbal taste in it. I'm gonna eat the rest of this now here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of taste in it. There's just a little hint of sweet, maybe the tiniest hint of sour. It's not to the point where it makes your face pucker. It's not even anything close to that, but it tastes like slightly sweetened water and a little bit of green mixed in. So, oh. I like it. It's just, I wouldn't go out of my way to eat this probably, or to buy it at the very least. I do think it has a nice kind of moisture content to it though. It's very much dense with water, and I quite like that. It's very refreshing. And one more scoop here. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I am so freaking afraid of what this is gonna do to my body in a little while, but I don't have any plans. And I think this is kind of the last bit here. There's a few more scoops left in there, but this will give me, I think, the best. This gives you the idea, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I can show this, but in the empty, hollowed out shells, there's actually a bit of moisture still in there, like pooling at the bottom. It's not a very good view. But tells you just how liquid dense this fruit is. All right, so I decided to move the camera a little bit to give a better view. I kind of scooped the insides out, but it's actually really pretty color on the inside. This is a gorgeous kind of maroon, magenta something, along with all the residual white meat of the fruit on the inside as well. And it's just really cool looking, honestly. From what I've heard, dragon fruits are actually from a cactus, or at least certain varieties are. I know that for sure. And so each of these little green leaves used to have a bristle, I believe. And you could not touch this thing unless you were very careful. So if I could give just a quick summary of this fruit and what I thought of it, it's a really cool looking fruit, and when you cut it open it looks even cooler. It's not very flavorful though. It just sort of tastes like sweet greenish water, and it's not a bad thing. It's just not, it doesn't stand out to me as anything particularly amazing either. Texturally, it kind of reminds me of cantaloupe, but with these tiny little seeds into it. You barely notice them when you're eating them, but it's got that same sort of smoothness. It kind of chunks off easily, and it's I don't know. The cantaloupe is I think the thing that comes closest to describing the texture. Thank you so much for watching. That's really all I have for this time. If you like it, please let me know. If you want me to go back to the old format of actually writing things out, I can totally do that. I have an idea. I might try and do some of both so that I can make a video, but then also write it, since I think videos are, they're a little more of a commitment than just reading a wall of text. But either way, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and you're awesome. I love you all. Bye.